All right, obviously tough start to the year for sure. I thought the crowd was great. I thought it was a pretty normal start of the year hockey. It was a little bit helter-skelter. I thought, in the second we kind of got to our game, but, give UNH credit. I thought they did a lot of good things. I thought they were heavy at the puck, competitive in front of their net, and did a heck of a job, blocking shots. We take the 5-minute major. We're only able to kill, we only gave up one, but, I thought Tommy, a great play and staying with it, and Barney to tie it up, and obviously that's a super tough finish, but I told the guys after the game, this is team sport. You win as a team, you lose as a team, and clearly we got a lot to work on.
What most concerned you or disappointed? What do you want to see most worked on, I guess?
I don't think concerned, disappointed, if those are the right words. I think that knowing our group, we have a lot to work on, right? And one of them is the pace that the game's played at the college level. I think we got a lot of new guys and understanding that it's super competitive. Every night's like a playoff game, and not that I thought our guys weren't competitive, but I think it's a great reminder to our guys, like, this is hard. College hockey's hard, and there are no nights off, and they're a really good team, and obviously they went and had a great exhibition game against Maine. It's a really good program. So I think we got to show growth, and I thought our execution was pretty poor, breaking the puck out, and that's an area that we definitely got to clean up.
The 5-minute major there in the third period, the sort of thing that can really bite you. What do you say after that, and what do you say to try and get that avoided in the future?
Yeah, you can't have it, right? And it'll be addressed. And, I don't always agree with, I think you look at college hockey, how many 5-minute majors, and I don't even think the game's that physical. So I have a hard time with the amount that are called, but obviously they made the call, and that was their call. And our job's to kill it off, and we absolutely weren't able to do it.
Adam, Penn State had a big edge in face-offs, and I think they blocked 21 shots in the first two periods. Is that shot selection, or were they doing something spectacular to get in front of that many?
No, I think they did. They were selling out, right? And that's credit to them, right? I think they understood how hard it is to win in college hockey tonight, and I think they were willing to pay a price. I think sometimes you can, you get the puck up top, you think you got a little more time, and you stick handle a few times, and it allows a guy a better chance. But at the end of the day, when I'm watching them block those shots, they wanted the puck to hit them. Sometimes guys can act like they, and try to act like they're in the shot lane. It was clear that they were selling out for their team.
And was their goaltender really very good, or was your shot selection a little bit off tonight?
I thought he had a good game. I don't think there was many second opportunities, right? And so credit to him for controlling the rebounds, but also them in front of their net, right? I think you look at some of those flurries where we couldn't get a stick on it, and obviously we got to be better in that area. But that is, if you want to score in college, I think everyone turns, they watch Instagram or whatever it is, and you see all these highlight reel goals, but the reality is majority of them are probably ugly goals, right? And you got to pay a price to get there.
And one thing, when your forwards are moving the puck back to the D, it seems like you're shooting quicker, getting the puck right off their sticks. Is that something you've been concentrating on?
Yeah, I think there was times I would have liked it to be quicker than it was. You know what I mean? I think that's why you end up with so many block shots, right? Again, credit to them. They did a heck of a job with it. But yeah, we got to find ways. We got to find ways to get the puck down there, and that'll be a focus for tomorrow.
Can you just talk about Trey's performance tonight? I'm sure a couple of goals he'd like to have back, but just overall his performance.
Yeah, I thought he did a good job in there, right? I think obviously. They scored 2 power play goals, and the last one is scramble. We got 4 guys trying to play goalie, and a little bit lost our head there, too. And instead of protecting the backside, so I think Trey definitely gave us a chance to win, like he does most nights he plays. So we got to be sharper in front of him. Good. Thank you.